So shim this whole stain.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad, bad, mother sucker, yeah. Bad. She's a bad, she's a bad mother sucker. Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Holy goddess, Batman. It's Jay Simone. I've arrived. Nerdy girl with the anime eyes. Breaking curses and changing lives. JJ's bizarre adventure begins like this. Coming from a long line of those who stand with the stance that's unforgettable. She, demon slayer, battling monsters in the form of inferiority, low self-esteem, not knowing that the light inside would eventually be something she couldn't deny. It burst forth. Found my quirk, became my own hero academia. Learning fear was imaginary, limiting, hollow, requiring bleach type eradicating, disinfecting my life, me, now healed, whole. Activist for those less fortunate can find me marching, meditating, or making prints with my paddle upon skin, ushering them into newfound freedom, because that is what this is about, freedom. And those that would stifle your voice, criminalize your choice, or employ means to deny you the rights they enjoy, I am the Cape Crusader in fierce boots, trying to take the peaceful route, but I want to be Diana Prince, but they keep pulling out Wonder Woman. To them, we are not friends, not even equals, training to educate or destroy you. A classroom. Really? I'm not a killer until the push happens. Wrapped in all this power, love, and healing, I have an intimacy superpower unrivaled by any in the Justice League. No need for psychic abilities or telepathy. I feel your energy. Ask my kid. You might think me witch, but really, goddess. Don't be fooled by the image. This nerdy girl with anime eyes, breaking curses and changing lives by any means necessary. In brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Oh, but side note, this goddess is still in the market for someone to hold my breasts, one left and right, Aphrodite-like. References required.
I didn't need you to know who I was. I needed you to know who I is, and I get to the bed slinging this pen like it's my knife going for revenge. No more silence for this here lamb. I grew up to eat everything in my way. Years of disarray leaves my grace, sometimes written in pain, but much has changed. So who I was? No, that led me to spill ink that marked deep like tattoos on the soul. But understand, this buck right here, it ain't that easy to fold. Every time I come up on zeros, I keep adding to these she rolls. Now I'm roll for meal. Yes, I'm food for thought, but don't get caught up in the rapture. I always been more than just chatter. As a matter of fact, I'm that. That's everything you think I am, plus 10 times more. Never dragging my feet. I stomps when I hit the floor, creating vibrations. I'm a revelation that most should have noticed without hesitation. And it's okay, because it doesn't matter who I was. It's about right here what's in your face. A queen that's moving without haste, that now that I've arrived, I'm going to be hard to replace. I got dreams that need to be chased. So sleep is not an option. I'm here for all the toxins, ready to get ahead, maybe even catching a couple bodies. These poems like antibodies, I'm healing them. And at the same time, I'm definitely killing them with them. So no need to know who I was. Just know that this right here, this is what I does. Let's go.
Yes, this love tastes heavenly, divine. Makes me wish I could hit rewind, go back in time, take the heart that is mine, and leave while things were still fine. Because I wish it was you that I had first given my heart to. However, had I not gone through the pain, would I still appreciate your love the same? I'm not even sure. But I know that this love tastes like the cure. bandaging every scratch, every stab, every tear, because you always handle my heart with care. You make healing so easy, it's not even fair that it took this long to find you. You see me through the dark days and take the pain away, the calm to my storm, and I hope you'll forever stay, because this love tastes like a blessing, the kind that keeps me on my toes and always impressing. Although I don't get to see you as much as I want to, I know that your love for me is true. And when I think of my future wife, all I see is you. Peace.
My logic is often misunderstood. My emotions are highly underestimated, and my sensitivity is seen as a flaw that is greatly underappreciated. Uncelebrated talent, unnoticed creativity. I move in silence, but always with purpose. My wheels never stop spinning, and my brain don't stop running. So just because you don't see or hear me, don't think that I ain't coming. Unchained, unshackled, mentally free, not afraid to reach for the things I can't see. I've endured through the night, but it's a joyous new day, one without limits or restrictions, where my gifts are released. So warn the townspeople, because the wordsmith is unleashed. Coming to a theater near you, you can watch the dream unfurl. Get your tickets now as I commence to shake the world.
Biblical slurs want someone to love. You better fuck Jesus and love. As I whiskey him, forgotten in Catholic vines and not so better time. Raise his hands in inclination of Easter seals raised in this derelict quarter. I'm smoked, wasted on landslides of indiscretion. Can my heart ever rise above touch of life? Lost in fruitless bonds. Minus the change of life builds around. I'm getting older. How about, oh yeah, fuck, you dead. Scared of the change, we embrace my core of three as they get older. I embrace knowledge true. Taking love. Turn it around. I'm scared. The vibrations written in snow-covered life. A landslide brought you down. Signed, sealed. You couldn't deliver. You stole what was yours. I'm not that anymore. Drunken porch lit, fucking legit. Delivered from the lore of indifference. I shrill in the more. Fuck, for sure. Can afford a life of debauchery. Fuck the frivolous. I have my own lean. So fucking puta, please. It's okay. You don't know how I roll. See, I got my freedom. Decisions lost and the lonely don't swallow anymore. Because what was lost, don't equate to loss, so fuck your rating. Players are cups, and don't you know how I roll the Butler Breeze.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. And it was a drive-by, baby, and that thing was hot. And I tell you what, I enjoyed just sitting back after I went and watched that. Welcome back to P.P.C, y'all, because all April, we was definitely belong to the drip, man. And it was absolutely amazing to sit back and be a part of that. I don't know if y'all enjoyed April, but I definitely enjoyed myself. I'm all fanned out. Just like that spotlight right there from J. Simone, man. And that I said it wrong the last time, and I'm going to say Otaku show was everything. If y'all missed it, make sure y'all tap back in. Just like if y'all new to the room, tap the subscribe button so y'all know when we lit up. I'm so ready tonight, man. Y'all already know. I hope y'all day was up like the sun, baby, because mine definitely was. We vibrating high tonight, so I'm ready. I ain't even gonna waste no time. Let's go. My first guest has did a few Women of the World Poetry Slams, also has been a feature at the Inspired World in New York. She's a writer, a poet, strategically and deliberately purposed by design. Y'all know I get fumbled up with some words quick, man. Poetry is her gift that has belonged to her. I mean, it's the biggest blessing. She said it has actually saved her life. It has been her therapy, her peace, her healing, her truth. This gift right here made room for her. And tonight, this queen right here started her bio with, I'm not a Grammy award winning poet. And you know what I said? I'm glad, because this show right here can afford that right now. So tonight, right now, we got the Red Shoe Wordsmith, because she gonna get that Grammy. She better put yet, because I ain't paying yet, but I will be. Well, yeah, let's go.
My hair defies gravity. My skin defines resiliency. My eyes dictate truth, and my mind, well, that's the best of me. As Black women, we are the most uncelebrated, underestimated, unprotected species on Earth. Yet, we are the strongest, bravest, most jaw-dropping creations on the planet. We blossom though no one waters us. We shine in the midst of darkness, and we slay in the essence of our own magic.
And we slay in the essence of our own magic. Y'all, I probably listened to her fly, I don't know how many times. I love that. It almost turned into an affirmation for me for them couple days that I had it on deck. You know what I mean? Queen, how you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Man, I'm glad to have you here. You heard me? You know, you can't get no better than good poetry on a good Wednesday night, you know? Can't get no better than that. Good spirits, good souls. So how long have you been doing this thing called poetry?
I've always written poetry from a child. I started doing spoken word 2013.
Okay. So 2013. So if you had to name a place that had to be like your favorite place to rock over the time that you've been rocking, what would it be?
I guess the place where it all started, I'm from South Louisiana, a little small town called New Iberia. And there's a little hole in the wall club where I first started. And I think if I could go back there again, that's where it would be.
Ain't no place like home, though. Ain't no place like home. I started at Apache, and every time I'm in there, I feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Short time, but I feel good when I'm in there. So what's the first piece you're going to give us tonight?
This first piece is called Blatantly Defiant. You actually heard some of it on the video flyer.
Oh, I get to hear the whole thing. Let me get the hell up out of here. Let's go.
Last night, a poet saved my life. She delivered Phenomenal Woman, and still I rise. She taught me that by no means that I have to surrender myself to the stereotypical statistical limitations that society has put in place for my demise. She gave me the all-out audacity to succeed in the face of adversity. And with that, the poster child for defiance was born. It has been said that well-behaved women seldom make history. And so with that being said, ladies, I think it's time for us to make some noise. I mean, party like rock stars. Live today like you're gonna die tonight. Never turn down. Eat the cake. Laugh like it's essential to your soul. Own your bullshit. Celebrate your success. Live by your own rules and love. Love like God so loved the world. So I refuse to be confined, for there isn't a box that can contain me. I refuse to conform. Because your rules are nothing more than generalized regulations with the intent to mass produce robots. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I am not your quintessential queen. I've eliminated the expectation of raising my hand, asking for permission. I've terminated the tradition of crawling on my knees, begging for forgiveness. I've assassinated the fixation of fear, and I've executed the addiction of soliciting approval. I see it and I want it. Utilize my oppressors as a footstool to go get it. Tried by a jury of non-peers and still got acquitted. I can take a hit with 2 face cards and get an ace every time. I'm not the least bit compliant. I'm blatantly defiant. My hair defies gravity. My skin defines resiliency. My eyes dictate truth in my mind. Well, that's the best of me. As Black women, we are the most uncelebrated, unprotected, underestimated species on earth. Yet we are the strongest, bravest, most jaw-dropping creations on the planet. We blossom though no one waters us. We shine in the midst of darkness, and we slay in the essence of our own magic. Contrary to the popular belief, we are non-disposable, irreplaceable, and just all-around MVPs. Their expectation of us is fear, but our reality is faith. I am simply because he says I am, stood strong on a promise that he gave to Sarah and Abraham. But last night, though, a poet saved my life. She was ego tripping, and she gave me permission to do the same. She was so smooth that even her errors were correct. And she taught me to claim what's mine, even if it doesn't exist yet. She gave me the courage and the confidence that I'll need to survive. Hell, I can bleed for 7 days and still won't die.
Yo. So what inspired the piece?
I'm not a big I guess rule follower. Like, I just feel like there's so many ways to do different things, and everything doesn't have to be one set way.
Facts.
Whether, it's with school or just something you're trying to do in life, you can get there however you get there. So when people
As long as you get there.
Right, and people tell you got to do this and this and this first, well, maybe I don't. Maybe I can do something else first. And so I like to do things my own way.
You definitely did that, and I love that piece. So thank you for blessing us, man. I'm gonna bring you back around so we can chat a little bit more. Let's go. Yo, this second person I'm about to bring up, I got to get my mouth ready. And my mind, got to get my mind ready, because this guy right here will have your mind twisted. You have to go back and listen to his poems. I tell you, I have to at least 3 or 4 times. And he usually send me at least 2 a week. So I get to sit and go through them and really catch everything that he's saying by the 10th time I listen to it. Then I done caught about everything by then. So, it is crazy how I got him. He don't do social media, y'all. So I've actually been waiting. So this was it. I love his pen, man, and man, it's a pleasure to call this guy a friend. I will say that. My next guest rose like a dragon Phoenix 8 years ago. He was born from oppression, depression, rage, and neglect. He took over that dead carcass to become love, ambition, artistry, and a challenge to be, which was. Thus his pen, he purged a lifetime of experiences, hardship, and emotions in the plethora. He is the voice denied, the one screaming to be let out. He feels he is a conundrum. Y'all, I told y'all he got these dang on words. He feels like he's a conundrum that giggles and grins. He's a debauchery as it breathes. He is sinister spindle.
This says a spittle funky trunk. The drippers from lack of knowledge is like Vaseline. I can't use these sleeves to disarm reason, the massive shield, weary liaisons with posh air. For polluted airs of ignorance, one's rubbing tangerine nightmares into dawn's condensation fields of your condemnations, fucked up like the elderly thought and head, decapitating wit, Makes wonderful darlings if you ever cry.
Yo, what's going on? I see you token. Unmute. You are mutated. You are mutated.
You Valkyrie breeze, baby.
What it do, Sin? What it do?
I love you so much, Poppy. Thank you, my
Man,
baby.
nah, man, I love you. Thank you for coming on tonight, man. This is gonna be a vibe. If everybody can catch everything you saying, because you know you be saying a lot. So, Sin, how long have you actually been doing this thing called poetry? Because you leave and come back and leave and come back, you know.
Since about 12 years old, which would
Gee.
be now 34 years.
Yo, and I knew it was a lifetime because you leave and come back. So I knew that, you know, it's a passion that you probably always had, but you get tired of the whole
Yeah,
big
it wasn't
picture.
always there. It wasn't always there. There were times in my life, especially after marriage and children, that, you know, I did the life thing and I forgot myself. But that's when Sinister Spittle was born. You know, that's how Sinister. I neglected the part of me that was always there, and when it came time for me again, that's when I was born. And now I'm alive. I'm fucking alive, baby. 95 is alive. Woo!
Come on, and alive and Wu-Tanging it every day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said you had to make sure you have the herbal refreshments. I'm like, yeah, Sin definitely gonna make sure he got that. The herbal refreshment.
Nanu.
Yeah, right on. All right, so Sin, look. First, let me ask you the question I want to know all the time. Why haven't you came out with a book yet?
I actually do have a book out.
Really?
Yeah, if you Google Citizen Spittle on Amazon, The Chronicles of Truth, I've self-published it. I wrote it when I was 16 years old. I was dead sober, lost as a child, had nowhere to go, living in institutions, and I was that I
Whoa.
knew it would happen. So I put myself in an environment to get away from violence and learned a lot of things and wrote a book. And it's called The Chronicles of Truth. And it's about, you know, purely sober, my rage as a child. When I became Sinister Spittle, I finally published that book. I wrote it, you know, many years ago. I finished it when I was about 18. And it is one continuous poem. It's 23 pages long.
Wow.
But it's 3 chapters, and each chapter has subparts, each, you know, for the poems. They're all based on I'm an avid reader as a child, not so much anymore, you know, but the world dictionaries and shit like that was my bag. So there's hints of things, you know, that's why it's called The Chronicles of Truth, because I love the Chronicles of Narnia, not the fucking movie. I read this shit. Everything you all love, I read that shit a long time ago. And know it. The Never Ending Story, of course, is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Is a part of that.
So wait a minute. No, you're not finna just breeze over that shit like that. Hold up. So why come none of us knew you had a book? So it's okay, because I'm finna go get it. I'm finna go find it so that I can get this one continuous poem for 23 pages. I'm telling you, the way this guy mind thinks. Man, Sam, what's your first piece?
This is called Can We?
All right, let me get up out of here.
It would seem unwitting to address the distortion you see as unfair, and this lack in your dare to comprehend monsters once writhing behind such blind eyes, as your pale hues equate not what I know. See, I'm friends with demons, angels in my head. Sometimes rested and emotionless, feather bed, stuck, embedded in the sudden reality of the weak, meager substance fed your core, slowly rotting from appendages severed, used as a crutch to empower your devilish intent. Fuck it, right? I mean, why can't I allow the tide to add finality in the withdrawal? Succumbing once again to a dissatisfied sense of worth you wouldn't allow. I'm wearing that shroud. Sometimes. I broke the hook, Captain. Flailing on distorted seas, fog laden, crushed. I want that. Where the trident strikes eager enthusiasm to learn something more. No. Whore will bed in corals, iridescent, sea foamed. I want to roam in your abyss. Let's drift in subsonic shifts meant to capsize big ships. Fill my head strong with pleasantries. I want to feel your emotion. Like the waves crashing beachside, no longer abandoned like a castaway. Taking a home, you gift. Solace? Maybe reprieve. There's only time, depending, and knowledge will tell. In moments I swell like the abysmal storm. I have been so forlorn. I'm tinkering with disaster. Can you buoy a rescue of love shattered, windswept and battered? I'm sore from the abrasion of distrust, wanting more than lust. Quicksand sinking, a locomotive unlearned. I'm jaded, not fated. The possibility of discovery. What you say? Can we? About their biz.
So you're a philosopher?
Mutate myself because I was stuck. I told y'all I'd be having to pay close attention to what the hell Sin is saying. So y'all already know I was stuck on the mic trying to run it all the way back, man. I love the performance, man. I love the piece, yo. That thing went hard. Let's go ahead and bring my next person. Before I do that, y'all check it out. Y'all know I got my water and stuff. Don't worry about it. I be drinking waters and stuff. Y'all like that shirt right there, man. Look, my homie sent me a shirt, man, and I had to go ahead and talk about it before I get going. Natural Root, man, she got her own company. She owns Natural Root t-shirt and accessories, man. And man, she sent me this fine mug, and it's a Midwest bud. And y'all know if y'all digging that style, y'all got to tap in. And if y'all want to create y'all own style, she got you. Y'all know I'm about to tap in and get me a pair of socks to match the shirt, because I'm a sock type of person. So I'm finna tap on in. But while I'm done, let me go and get to it. Last but not least, I met this queen right here on the cafeteria, so y'all know she be in that thing eating, and I had to invite her on the corner. Not to mention, I watched her do her welcome back to the mic a couple of, maybe even a week or so. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was our time, and this queen right here came through for me. She's a queen, a poet, a spoken word artist, and author that has put her heart on display. She is also an educator, an activist, an advocate for mental health, body positivity, racial issues, and the alphabet community, y'all. She got a lot going on. She out here trying to make sure she give back. Y'all help me welcome Versatile Vixen. Yo, how you feeling?
I'm good.
Man, I'm happy to have you on, man, and welcome back to the scene. Welcome back, because I didn't know I knew you disappeared on us, but what I'm saying, I didn't know you had been gone. I thought you had got busy, maybe doing open mics here and there. You was like, nah, I ain't been on the mic at all. So welcome back to getting that pen leaking, and thank you for coming on P.P.C with it,
Thank you for having me here. I appreciate it.
Anytime, all the time, man. We family from family and family. You know what I'm talking about? So this book of yours, let's talk about it.
Okay. So I do have a book. It's called My Heart on Display. The top part says a book of poetry by a woman who had once misplaced her pen, because this ain't the first time that I've taken a break from it. I released this book last year in June for Pride Month, actually, so it's about to have its baby anniversary coming up.
Oh, that's gonna be hot, and I put it right back out. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, books never get old, and you can add a couple of new things to it, and now you have a whole new book out there. You know what I'm saying? So that is absolutely amazing. Where can we find this baby?
If you follow me on Instagram, and you can see it on the screen, there's a link in my bio that'll take you to my website. You can order it there.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And then my last.
It's also on Amazon if you want it, but I can sign it if you get it from me.
Y'all heard what she said. She said, skip the middleman, come straight to her, get it signed or something. So you know what I mean? Because when she get up through there, y'all gonna be like, I got my copy, yeah, and she signed it. Come on, you know what I'm saying? But so my last question is, are they corner prices? What's the prices like?
I don't even know what it is right now. I want to say it's 20, but I'm going to run a special next month for the anniversary. So I'm thinking about what
that's still a corner price. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what the corner price is. You can buy 7, you can buy a book. You know what I'm saying? And some people buy a good sale, and they're like $50 right now. You know what I'm talking about? So, you can go out and get a book, man. You got to feed your brain the same way you feed everything else in you. So I strongly believe in that. So that's what I mean by corner prices. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. The website is right there on the IG. All you got to do is plug in, tap in, get you one. I've got to put it on my list to get me one. So what's that first piece you're giving us?
This is a brand new piece. This is the first time anybody's heard it.
Got P.P.C exclusive. Let's go.
Yeah, inspired by you. So thank you for that. It's called Spiritual Awakening.
Spiritual awakening. All right, let me get out of here and see this spiritual awakening gonna feel like. Yes.
Third eye open, spiritually awoken, self-balancing chakras, releasing blocked energy, creating harmony in these areas to nurture physical and emotional well-being. Reiki master, certified and true. If you ask me for a tarot reading, I'll lay a spread for you. May we meditate on plant medicine to reach an unconscious state higher than the empire. Drifting through time and space with no clock. Mother Nature's love is the purest form I've ever known. For the forest feels like home, where the wind whispers, trees listen to me sing. The river water sets me free, and the sunbeams kiss me. Sandalwood, sage, and incense burn, because only good energy is allowed within these 4 walls. Crystals in my bras and spell jars in my pockets to keep me protected at all times. Because we know the evil can appear heavenly at first, for the devil was once an angel. Even the ink under my skin has meaning, like the hand of Hamsa tattooed on my shin. I'm aligned with the divine. I'm not saying that I'm psychic, but I always get it right. My intuition is on point, so you can't sneak shit by. I've done a lot of shadow work to keep my ego at bay. Words hold a lot of power, so I'm careful with what I say. My motivated mind magically manifesting major miracles and more money. This is my spiritual awakening. And now I'm ascending. You can find me in a place of peace, practicing the 3 C's: connection, compassion, and contribution. So don't come at me with your mental pollution, for karma is on my side and will serve my retribution. End peace.
I think very deeply.
New shit. That was new shit, eh?
Just wrote it, yeah.
I mean, you just need to get that off your chest a little bit. That was absolutely amazing. I'll bring you back around, man. I just had to say that because we always got to respect that new ink. When people can link new ink and make it sound like they sitting in it, yo, we got a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this thing back around, man. Look at the comments is coming on in this thing. Y'all know I'm gonna run them. We got to get Wordsmith back up here so that she can bless us with her second piece. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm in there. Okay, I get the comments going. Yeah. Ooh. All right, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm ready.
All right, how you feeling the vibe tonight? I mean, it's your first time, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you watched the show.
Yeah, I
I'm
have.
sure you watched the show before you come on, but I mean like on a regular or anything like that. So how you vibing? You liking
I'm
it?
good. I'm vibing. I'm liking it.
All right. That's what I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? And even if you're not, tell me that while we on here,
I
and then
know.
message me later, and then tell me how you really feeling. You know, nah. I just like to talk my stuff. So, what's the second piece that you giving us?
So the second piece don't have a title. I've been writing it for a long time. It was a hard piece to write.
Okay.
And so I would start writing it and then I would stop for like months and come back to it and stop for months again. It was a hard piece to write, but it's done. So, and this is actually the first time I'm going to be doing it.
All right. Well, we got two new coming on this thing. I'm talking about, I'm loving the vibe, the fact that you guys feel comfortable to even give me new. Yeah, I love that. So you said it took a while to write. Like, what we talking like a couple, because they take me like sometimes a week or so to get, my whole piece done, but I be writing in little patches. I don't really be writing for real. Like, but were you constantly writing and it took you a while, or let's talk about it a little bit.
This poem took me over a year to write because I would write and it just is inspired by some childhood trauma. And so as I would be writing, it would just bring up some things and trigger some things. And so I would just stop.
And see, that's why I keep talking to people. Do we need to do a trigger warning? Do we need to?
Maybe, possibly.
All right. Well, y'all heard it. You heard what you heard when you heard it. So act like it.
But I don't know how everybody, it could trigger somebody.
I
It
mean,
triggered me
even
while
if
I
it
was
do, you know
while
what
I
I'm
was
saying,
writing.
it might trigger you, you know what I'm saying? So either way, you know what I'm saying, you are somebody that's a trigger warning, you know what I mean? So even you might get emotional. Either way, we let the people know, you know what I'm saying, what it is and what it be about. So, I love the fact that you blessing us with it tonight. Let's do this. Let's go.
All right. I was born on what seemed like a beautiful sunny day, but it turns out that it was just the center of the eye wall. You know, that eerie ass calm in the midst of a catastrophic storm? Not only was this a life altering storm, but it was like a never ending box of chocolates, a deceitful misrepresentation of the truth. One moment was like an episode of The Cosby Show. And before you could fully inhale your next breath, you could find yourself caught up in a scene from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This storm presented itself as well organized and well put together, with an attractive outer appearance. However, the inside was emotionally intoxicated, filled with toxic lies and secrets. Imagine the stress and anxiety that comes with having to navigate through such an obstacle. There were times when I couldn't tell the difference between the rain and my own tears. Oh, and did I mention at this point, I had only been on Earth for about 5 years. So time passed, the storm grew bigger and stronger. And I think the worst part was that what happened inside the storm stayed inside the storm. So the wind and the rain never had a chance to cease. It was full of control, manipulation, and emotional destruction. I mean, sometimes the sun came out, but there was never any real reconstruction. I couldn't trust it, not with my true feelings. We could never share secrets, not even under the most favorable conditions. Because when the tide rolled and the wind shifted, it was used against me like a round of ammunition. Dark days feeling defeated, no hope in sight. But God saved my life when He gifted me with my ability to write. So I followed Lynn, picked up my pen like Hamilton. It was supposed to be a letter, explaining why my life had to end. But little did I know, it was where the red shoe story would actually begin. I needed you to pay the ultimate price for the way that you hurt me. And what could hurt you more than having to bury me? I needed you to be stricken with guilt and inconsolable grief. But the more I wrote, I felt less hurt and more relief. Emotional pain about to turn physical, but joy came at the end of my pen, y'all. I can't make this up. That's biblical. I thought death could free me from affliction and strife, but I used the pen God gave me and wrote my way back to life. I wrote my way out of my way into a space where I'm not only seen and heard, but the world hears me roar. I don't write to right my wrongs. I write for healing and peace, the kind that surpasses all understanding. My truth flows free with each stroke of my pen, the one God gave me to write for the win. So when I feel the world closing in and I start to feel stuck, I just take out my pen and write my way up. I wrote my way out of suicide. If I couldn't write, I'd most probably die from emotional genocide. So these days, I'm working on healing, protecting my peace and the energy in my space. And the more I heal, the more I find myself extending his amazing grace. I know that time isn't on our side, so I work at forgiveness every day. They say fear cancels out faith, but somehow my love and my resentment manage to coexist. But my saving grace is when I lock and load my pen, I don't miss. That's it.
Boy, I feel you on that shit. That gave me chills. Ooh, wait. So I do gotta ask a question. So after reading that, do you feel the release that you felt writing it? Because I did hear where you felt that you was releasing while writing it. Do you feel that same release?
Yes, I do. It's not as hard to recite as it was to write.
Facts.
For me, when I write things down, they become real when I'm looking at it, looking back at me. And so that was the hardest part.
Well, I'm sending hugs and love all the way from here. Thank you for sharing something so deep with us. And thank you for healing with us, because that's all that is. You just took us on a journey and somebody needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So whoever that was meant to be for, I'm glad that you was here to give it to them. You heard me?
Right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's get back to it. Sam, what you over there eating, man? Come on back to the camera. Yo, unmute.
I told you I was barbecuing. I'm hungry.
Right, so that's why I said, what you got over there on that? What you barbecuing?
That's a pork loin and corn on the cob on the grill. I don't cook the new beast. I call it the beast. I don't cook anything direct heat except for like burgers and shit like that. But everything's off and direct heat.
Okay.
I've been a chef in culinary school. I love cooking.
Well, I should have knew you. I should have knew you cooked, because you do things that make you eat. So I should have knew you cooked. I knew you cooked. Oh, so so what's the second piece you're gonna give us, Sid?
All right, so I went through a phase of being the drunkest poet. That was to suppress things that can't be suppressed. But I do like to open my third eye and have a good time. This is fucking Friday.
Fucking Friday. Well, let me get the hell out of here. It's really fucking Wednesday, but we doing fucking Friday today. So let me get the hell on.
Well, Wednesday is my Friday, so there we go. Fucking Friday. Digressions in my primal urges. Truly unique. Memories. Catastrophic events averted. There's a new swagger in my lean. No longer unsung. So, however, evolution is golden. My time is now. The lonely will subside in reasonable accordance to the divine. This life, now mine. I strum electric swag, hard driven, and amplifications was bold, bold. How I miss the way it felt. Lost, filled, lost of crazy, endless nights. I wait in terror at times. I miss a part of me detached by you. A lost body. My mind. You ate the core. However, left flesh and blood, driven hard behind steering wheels, I come about. I take lessons from falters. However, some scars remain, and I feel I'm losing face. And how I felt. I hunger for indismal pining of a better time. I'm jazzed, you fuckery. Drunken and bearing. Beating, stripped down, absent from game. Lost and longing. As I hunger for the more. Fury once wet, now settled. The haze is gone. However, I'm not strapped myself to me, rediscovering mercy. Find the fucking mercy, please. Don't let me become absent shades of pine. Let me fall into place. No longer jigsaw on the horizon. As I'm ablaze, ready to play. Yes. Just as you counted me out, I resurrect the push back. I'm feeling glad. And depressions ripple. I'm okay. Not always all right. Yet, I got my $10 in the box and I'm ready to rock. As I only absorb my surroundings. Still alone. But it's cool, man. It's cool. Because I got fucking me. I'm alive. No longer torn apart. Nor sideways like the fart you was. Lonely was you right under me. Destructively tearing apart. But won't be. Again, however, I'm still torn. Oh, la di da da di da di. Out of my head, I sing. I come down, and you wasted part from me, but not forever. All I asked was what you could. I, the maker, you breathe as I lost me and you. I wonder, will I be apart forever? Lost in your denial. I choose staccato vibrations, ducking forever as I breathe in the loss of what wife. It's so foretold that I won't be cold. Powered in my West Coast attitude. At last, the last of light past little light. I seem to dawn on me. And I'm not so happy. but likewise not remiss in loss. I seen the plethora and it fucked me sideways. So fucking close. But you wouldn't allow to shine. Fuck you. I love my attitude. Intrusion fucked hard. You bet your life. The peel on the cornflake's fault. It wasn't. It wasn't. No, it wasn't a great ride, but it happened. Bet lives it fucking happened. I'm not lost on the solutions. By the way, I lost the keys again. Yeah, everyone's girl. Whore! Lost in pelvic palpitations. I gave you so much. Fuck you. My way is the way. Because I'm back to me. No longer on furrows. Fucking Friday's the Baccarie. And peace.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Let me unmute. I'm still muted, man. I'm still stuck on the pelvic. I can't even say the words, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He just went the fuck. He said what he said. He did. He said he said what he said, and he did. He said it with his whole chest. I mean, his whole chest. Well, not half of it. His whole motherfucking chest, yo. I love me some sin, man. I want to ask him where the peace came from, but we ain't really got to ask. We know where that peace came from. I love it. And you know what? Just imagine hearing this guy on the cafeteria for quite a while and knowing that he was actually performing that shit behind the scene, just like he is on this show. I tell you, it comes out no different. So you know he actually doing it in the background, which is why I really wanted to see him perform. You gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Let's go ahead and get our closer up here for tonight, man. Vixen. You gotta level us back off. Two crazies, me and Sin in one room. Shit, we need a little level. That's why you had to come in here with that piece. You didn't have your sage when you did that shit. You needed all that. But yo, how you feeling tonight? How you feeling about the show tonight?
I'm good. It's been a great show so far.
Yo,
it's definitely been good to see two poets that I've not seen before. So.
Oh man, you've been gone for a minute, because I was just gonna say Sin usually be in the cafeteria, which is the clubhouse. Y'all know that's what I call the clubhouse. That's where we go to eat at. We go to eat in there. But yeah, you can find him in there every now and again in the cafeteria. But yeah, so into who? What is the second piece we getting into?
Well, my name is the Versatile Vixen, so I had to give you a taste of my versatility.
Come on, yeah.
And Poppy knows this side of me, but a lot of people do, but maybe not y'all. So
in other words, we don't care. You're gonna get this shit today.
You're gonna get it, okay?
So let's go. Let me get up out of here, y'all. Let's do it.
All right. So this next piece is called Take Me. Sometimes I wonder if you don't fuck me because I don't give you the chance to. You said you've never had another woman take control and dominate you like I do. I'd say I don't know why I love doing it so much, but it's because I love what I can do to you. The fact that you can't stop coming only makes me want to please you more, tease you more, exhausting you until you can't even walk anymore. There's something about the way your moans whisper my name without you even saying it yet. The way they quicken and intensify before you climax makes me so fucking wet. You don't even have to touch me, and I'm sure I can get off by watching your body tremor as you breathlessly stammer. Oh, baby. And you come yet again. The way your hand clenches the sheet with the other gripping my hair takes me somewhere magical, lost in your amorous stare. My tongue delicately dancing with your clit is a feeling I myself can't forget. And I wonder if you think about it as much as I do. As beautiful as it is for me to make love to you, I still wonder how wonderful it would be to receive. It's been so long since anyone has taken me, and I want nothing more than to give myself to you. Since I can't stop once I get started, I need you to make the first move. Kiss me in all of my special places, not just my lips, starting with my third eye. Then move your way towards my hips. Pay special attention to my neck, my back, and behind my knees, just like that. Don't be afraid to touch me. You can be as gentle or as rough as you'd like. And I don't mind if you bite, as long as you don't draw blood. Just give me all of your good love. Show me how you feel about me in a physical way, and take me to a metaphysical place with the warmth of your tongue. While I grind my curves against your face, I have no doubt you'd be successful at pleasing me because of how my body reacts to just the thought of your touch. I want you so much. If you need to know how to bring me there without a doubt, suck it slowly with 2 fingers inside until I begin to shout, and then fuck me furiously with the proper curve. And when I begin to squirm, don't be afraid to drown in my desire for you. Suck it until I try to push myself away, but don't let me run. And when I'm done, provide me with the aftercare that I long for. Cuddle me and play in my long hair. And in return, I promise to ravage you like never before. Peace.
Ooh, man, that was so good. I almost blew out a rainbow. I did. I feel compromised, y'all. I think I'm compromised over here. Y'all know I already knew it was gonna be. I told y'all we just got done with the drip on the mic, and then she come and she do what? Drip on the mic. Got to love it. Yeah. Come on, man. Look at here. Y'all check it out, though. Tomorrow, if y'all want to find me and see me and skirt, pull up on me, man. Go on my page, tap in. We're going to be at 922. I don't know the rest of the address. Go look at the flyer on my page, man. For real, for real. But Queendom Come. Tamika is celebrating her sweet 16, y'all. Hell, if you don't know who I am, I bet you know who that is. I bet you know who Songbird is. I bet you know that's Teresa the Songbird. I bet you know who Rare Epiphany is. I bet you know who She Bars is. I bet you know some mother suckers on this card. So man, pull up if you want to see some good poetry. Queendom Come is going down tomorrow. 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, the doors open. Tap in on my page and pull up and watch us rock out for the queen, baby. Sweet 16. We in there. And that's my favorite part of the show. Let's go. Y'all, let me get it. Let me get everybody up. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. How y'all feeling? I can see everybody.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
Hey. What's going on? Okay, so listen, I got some sad news, y'all. It was good news at first, but now it's sad news. So
Oh,
for those of you who know that I always be fanning myself, so I bought me a Japanese fan, and I was gonna surprise y'all with it to show y'all I got a fan. And I flicked it too hard and I broke it, y'all. So now I gotta get a new one. I was too excited to show y'all that fan. I was too excited to show y'all that fan. And I broke it.
She back on her
Now I got my card again. I gotta start over from scratch.
It's all right. It's all right. And look, I got the address too. Not to block nobody's face and nothing. This is important. Like, you know, Rev said, don't be half-stepping. Be ready. We ain't got to be ready.
I gotta get a bamboo.
Nine. Ralph David Avenue. Is that address? Make sure y'all tap in. All right, so
safe word. How do you tie down magic if it's unseen? We play house. It's really that easy. Dress my inner child up. She was people pleasing. When I played small, niggas loved to fondle my boundaries. Display, whip, and chain up my insecurities. Beat my light down and frown at the darkest parts of me. Loudly protest my strength, but whisper that you proud of me. Behind closed doors, kept blinded to the possibilities of a safe word. That's how you tie down magic. It took the best parts of both of them to make me. MOMDAD. A gay black woman sound like something I chose to be? My genes handed me disability. Now my tongue lethal and they mad at me. Carbon copy of the Taz in me. A triple homicide sound like something I plan to be? They was triggered by my essence and threatened by my verbality. Yet in the same breath, had me question my reality. That's how you tie down magic. So let's break down safe word. Safe word number 1, family. I learned early, not every devil wears horns. Sometimes her title is grandma and her cookies are warm. And them church doors is always open, ready to smite and scorn. I watch the women become pick-me's, pluck at their own petals, their mentals breached, cut their own stems just to become flowers on city streets. For the men to never receive, cause their absence is ghostly. So tell me, how I remind you of someone we don't see, hardly know, except for a pick of 3. You had a relationship with that man, not me. That nigga been behind bars since I was 16. So tell me, how y'all come from a 2-parent household screaming healthy? Whole time you got a secret sister that lived down the street. Second word, friend, cause them bitches is unsafe too. Treat you like Carrie while you on stage doing you. The type to tell you to break a leg and mean it just before they push you. See when they congratulate you on some, ooh, I love your work. I see what you do. I fuck with how your pen move. But I can't stand you, because I can't stand next to you. I can't take what God got planned for you. Third word, my lady, my baby, my boo. I wasn't safe with none of you. Y'all love to watch me come for you, then crumble as long as I was under you. Y'all love to watch me come undone, fulfill the fantasy of that perfect one. As long as I played small, pretend was fun. But the moment I did better, them bitches untethered. And that's how you reclaim magic.
Wow.
Ooh, we got to be more. Wow. Now I wasn't ready yet, y'all. I didn't, you know, it was a little body on that stage. I didn't expect such powerful words to come out of
from
it.
a little bitty thing. Yeah.
Oh man, that was. Oh, okay. Let's start. AK, crank us up tonight. What you thinking, Queen?
Yo, that's my boo right there. That's China Bloodmeyer. She is small but impactful. And this piece right here shows that impactfulness. Like, she always comes raw with it. Like, you ain't got to worry about her cutting no corners. She gonna give you that truth, whether you want it or not. And she did that in this piece. Well delivered. Well, I mean, and it's her tone. Like, you're not expecting what's coming next. So yeah.
Definitely. Sin, what you got on that piece? Let me unmute him right fast. What you got on that piece, Sin?
So, here's the passion. There's a line in there about carbon copy. That's the problem I have with this originality. It's come more from that passion. she's got it there, right? And her words hit. But if she was to embrace her passion and write out of her vein, instead of that carbon copy, she'd have something to say.
All right, I respect it. I heard what he said. He's saying the piece is fire as hell, but it's a line in there that he knows very well. If she had took it and flipped it in a way that would have just, you know what I'm saying, to him added more spice to it, because it wouldn't have been an expected line, but you know what I'm saying, it would have been, you know, a flip of hers. You know what I mean? I feel like the piece was absolutely amazing the way it was, but I do understand where he coming from. Somebody told me that the other day. They was like, don't use a cliche, because I had looked up a cliche too. It was horrible. They was like, don't use a cliche. Flip it to make it your own way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get it.
Yeah, and I get that. You know, it's kind of like when we constantly say over and over, and you hear it in multiple pieces
Oh no,
about
trying to end
a
this thing,
phoenix.
kind of like, yo, no, this is why. She said her father's street name is Taz, carbon copy. Her mother's name is Lethal Dress. I
Hmm.
think I'm saying that right. That's why I hear you. She said she hear you though, respectfully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my own words, shit. In my own words. But yeah, I definitely. What you got on it up there, GWP? Let me see what happened with Nove too.
Man, that piece was fire. Ooh. Just like you, I didn't expect her to come so hard with it, but I respect it. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real. What you
Yeah, I
got
wasn't
on
ready.
it? What you got on it, bro?
I wasn't ready for it, you know, but man, I was pleasantly surprised.
Man, I think we all were, and I think that
Yeah.
she hit so many points of home. She went from
For
family
real.
to friends to, I mean, even talking about how
Right?
people trust their friends, and you
Yeah.
can't, because they waiting on your downfall. They waiting to stab you, and you can't even walk next to them, because it was a lot. I'm gonna have to go back and basically and break that one down some more a little bit for myself, because I felt like she ate a lot of spots up. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little stick of dynamite, man. A little stick of dynamite,
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
trying to, a little stick of dot, a whole dang old problem. Where I got that stuck in my head, and she, a whole problem out here, man. A little whole problem that you
She
did.
definitely is a problem out here.
Right, I just didn't
Yeah.
expect it to come like that. I'm gonna be in her inbox. Y'all don't even know what's happening right now. I'm gonna be in her damn inbox. China, I'm glad you
I
joined us
already
tonight.
know.
I'm glad you joined us tonight. So when I'm in your inbox, don't think I'm stopping you, mother sucker. I'm telling you I'm coming. I's coming. You know what I'm saying? AK gonna hit me with her details. Now,
I got you.
Nisi Poo, what you got on? Serious though, I'm serious. Nisi Poo, what you got on it?
I hung on her every word, and I don't know if it's because of I can't be aged. Man, I can relate on all standpoints, especially the whole thing with the grandmother with warm cookies. Like, nah, I can relate to that.
Yeah, I think she had a lot of relatable parts of that poem, man. That's why I said I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to it, because it was so much. It's almost like listening to Sin, except with Sin, I got to really slow him down. With her, she has so much kapow that I just have to break it down, not necessarily slow it down. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah. You gotta lab it for a minute.
Yeah. Wordsmith, what you got on it, Queen? You mutated.
Okay, I was really feeling it. She didn't leave no crumbs on the table. I can't stand you because I can't stand next to you. Like, I felt that in my soul. I felt that in my soul.
Yeah, facts on that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you couldn't give a person like me a line like that. I would have said it with my soul, baby. All that energy would have came out. You know what I'm talking about? It'd have been a whole, you know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, let me go on and tell her to put that up as a prompt. Send it to me, girl. Let me go on and get on in there. Versatile, what you got on that?
I mean, y'all pretty much covered everything that I was thinking this whole time, but she's just a tiny powerhouse. Like, And the fact that she just said that was her first time performing that at a slam, that's incredible because like she did that shit. And there were so many, like you said, Poppy, we got to rewind that and like break it down because there's so many bars and I was trying to type them in as she was speaking. But like even talking about having a healthy family, but you got a secret sister down the street. Like I relate to that shit so hard.
I'm telling you, it was so much that when I try to remember certain lines from people, but when they have so many that I stop trying to remember, that mean I done got involved in the piece. I'm there. I'm all in that shit. Like, let's go with it. Let's go. Yeah, she took it there. No, were you able to hear any of the piece? I don't worry about it because it was worth going back and running that mug back. So you make sure you take your time. Everybody take your time and go on YouTube and rewatch that piece.
Oh, she said y'all gonna make me cry.
Oh, don't worry. Don't be doing no crying, man. It was worth it, man. For real, for real. I didn't even see that was her first time performing. I'd be so slow on everything. Y'all, let's get it. Let's go. What's our next one? It can't get no better.
So I was chilling. You know, Fresh Prince in summertime. When I seen this PYT, pretty young thing, and pointed her out to my homie. He told me, never trust a big button to smile, that girl is poison. I told him, if loving her is wrong, I don't want to be right, because I like big butts and I cannot lie. And baby got back right, so I walked over to her. Excuse me, what's your name? Can we talk for a minute? She gonna look at me talking about, no, I don't want your number, no, I ain't trying to give you mine. I'm like, Bonita Applebaum, you gotta put me on. She like, can you pay my bills? He pay my telephone bills. I told her, I heard, it ain't tricking if you got it, so I'ma make it rain because I got racks on racks on racks. But that's only because her booty got swag. No, seriously. When I sit in the room and I stare at the wall, in the back of my mind, I heard my conscience call, girl, I need love, right? So she gave me the number. I gave her mine a couple days later. She called me. I tried to answer the phone all smooth and shit. I'm like, hello, is it me you're looking for? She like, boy, you should know that I got you on my mind. But how come you don't call me? I was like, I was gonna call you boo. But then I got high. She like, how about a threesome? You, me, and Mary J. Hey. Needless to say, I'm on my way. I know. Why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. So I roll up, and I wish I never did it. That's this is her man. She told me that's her dude, but he don't treat her right. That's the Ike to her Tina, so she creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. Talk about either I can stay with her or keep it rolling down the river. And I was gonna leave right, so I thought to myself, I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me, and if it makes you happy. Don't be acting like you don't know that song. Outside the stage, she started to kiss on me, had me feeling like Monica. I should make a move, but I won't. But when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. She said, break me off, show me what you got. I don't want no 1 minute, man. Told her give me 3 minutes, baby, before she wanna marry a nigga. Who can love you like me? Nobody. Next thing you know, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on right until the door bust open. What the hell is going on between the sheets and my home? She like, baby, that's just a friend from work. He like, oh baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh baby, you. I can tell you lying, cause when you reply, you stutter, stutter. And don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? She looked at him hella cold. She was like, I'm getting tired of your shit, and you don't never buy me nothing. She like, baby, I used to love you, but I should have cheated, cause there's a stranger in my house. He mad, you nothing but a liar, a cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker. She like, R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me. Then he'll walk out the room talking about, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Ooh, I got you all in chat. So then we both on the right. So I hear bang, bang, I shot you down. And I'm like, someone please call 911. And now I just wish I never met her.
I'm over here like, man, she should have ran that one last. What the hell was we thinking? No. Yo, I ain't even going to cap that. I watched that live, and it was absolutely 10 times better than what y'all just saw here. And it was absolutely amazing on here. Yeah. He rocked that room out. You know what I'm saying? I never thought about doing a poem with nothing but songs. He just rocked whole songs in that guy and put it together. Wordsmith, what you got on it? How you feeling about it, Queen?
Oh, very entertaining. I loved it.
Facts on facts. Did you expect it to be like that? Did you expect him to do a little bit and then a little poetry? Or did you know?
I didn't expect it to be like that. I thought it would be, a song, some poetry, then another song, but it was cool the way it was. I still liked it.
He said the song is the poetry.
Right.
Vixen, what you got on it, Queen? What you feeling?
I've heard poems done like that before with the songs, but the fact that he did that shit and made it comical was even more entertaining. Because, poems like that really get the audience involved. And I feel like we need more of that out there. And you have to be really clever piecing that shit together. So hats off to him for real.
Facts. And they was talking junk when he came up too, because his afro. It was like, what he finna do with that afro in his head? He looked like he from the 70s somewhere, and then he went up there and took their ass up through there. I mean, with versatility too. That was just one of his pieces, man. He hit with a love one, and he came with some, whatever. I'm gonna have him on the show. Don't worry about it. Just tap in. He'll be here. AK, what you got on it?
Listen, I freaking loved it. It was brilliantly put together. That's talent. I got a couple of pieces with song titles, but I love the fact that he intertwined it where he was going back and forth, not just putting the titles in there. He pulled you in with the actual song, pieces of the song. So he engaged his audience and kept you entertained. I smiled from beginning to end. Like, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that in my life.
Facts. I just want to tell everybody in the comments, man, we love us some y'all, man. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no fun because we ain't got nobody to make laugh. You heard me? So thank y'all for tapping the fuck in and sticking the hell around for this craziness that we call life that we love, man. Sin, what you got on it?
My brother, I'm sipping on gin
and juice. Yeah, way back. Right.
This is what I do, right? What I do, I listen to music all the time and write to, and I love the way he incorporated it. I do it in little bits as much as he does. But the way he writes and he incorporates it is absolutely amazing because it draws everybody in, right? Everybody's a different breed, and he is a stallion in his breed, man. I fucking love it.
That part right there. He said everybody different. He's a fucking stallion. I'm trying to tell you, boy, it went down. Yeah, man. Music is a great, man. I'm trying to tell you. That they bring everybody together in more ways than one, Rap. More ways than one. Music will touch your soul. GWP, what you got on it?
Man, I think everybody said it, man. Man, he just snapped, period.
I mean, you should have heard us over here singing this songs, and then we're like, wait a minute, be quiet. We're going to miss next one.
He played my whole old school mixtape. For real. He played my whole old school mixtape.
And it was like that sitting in there for real. You would literally listen and then have to hurry up and be quiet to hear where he was going with it next. Right. Because he really caught me off guard when he did that LL. I mean, I didn't think, you know what I'm saying? He went and he just calmed all the way down. And he was like, because when I'm alone in my room.
How you doing wordplay with somebody else's words?
Right. So, yeah, it was absolutely. Niecy, what you thinking?
Man, I love the nostalgia of it all because thanks to my mama right here, I knew all those songs and I loved it.
Factual. Right. Well, what we got going on? What's next? Like I said, and that king was from St. Louis. He had came all the way down from. We went to a St. Louis Connect show, and he came down from the Lou and came in and rocked out in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They had a couple St. Louis people in there, and it ended up being it turned into like an erotica show, but he did that piece first, and then he ended with an erotic piece, and it's still, it turned out really, really good. So I was impressed, needless to say. So yeah. I'm gonna be on his bumper. What we got going on next?
This is a letter to the side piece.
This is interesting.
You see me bump your leg?
This is a letter to the side piece. We're sick and tired of the shit that you've been doing. And so we won't condone the way you break up homes and leave families ruined. When it's all that they've got. So it must be your intent to cause harm, because all I see is young men dying to have you under their arm after they shoot their shot. Plus, it's just too dramatic. The way you automatically fire off at the mouth, but I guess that's why they call you ratchet. But I understand the appeal. Because they lust to grip your butt, yet still keep you concealed. But I guess looks can kill. So you're only attracted to a generation that's young and dumb. But they keep an itchy trigger finger. That's how they make you come. So don't get your hopes up, queen. Because there won't be wedding bells when he lets it ring. And you're left standing at the altar a hole. Still. Because these niggas hold still with the intentions of leaving somebody at the altar with holes. Still. And it's a sad case. Because I can still see the pastor's face at the pulpit. Bitch, you want to masturbate and play with your bullet, because I can't fuck with you. And I finally realized why you prey on weak men. It's because he had mothers that didn't prey on the weekend. So go to hell before you leave someone else a shell of themselves. That's why I'm tired. Because I've watched so many souls expire that my heart's on fire. So Jeremiah, God will greet you at the pearly gates, and he'll be glad to meet you, nephew. She might have been fine for 38, but who the fuck made this bitch special? Ooh. This is a letter to the side piece. Because we don't fuck with you or your kind. And we're sick of the way you break our hearts and blow our minds. Signed, the ones you left behind.
Wow. So when that very first started, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that really thought he was talking about a ratchet chick, but he was talking about your ratchet. Like the whole time he was talking about the piece, and how it took his nephew away. Damn. Sheesh. AK, what you got on it?
Man, all I can say is damn at the end. Like, shit. Like he had a lot of things that hit in that piece, but he had a lot of truth in that piece that just dumped on you. Like, what the hell?
Man, she might have been fine for a 38, but who made her special? Like he ain't really talking about a gun, no.
Gun,
He
yeah.
ain't talking about, like, it's crazy how he did a flip on it to make you think one thing, but really he's talking about something else. And when you think about it, the poem is really hella sad. Like it's
because if
really,
you're not
really,
paying attention, you're gonna miss it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. He's talking about a 38 special, exactly. So for most people who don't pay attention to that, they'll think that he's really talking about side pieces messing up people's homes, when he really talking about your family being taken away because of gun violence, and it's fucking up the home. Either way, the home is getting messed up, but it ain't what he.
And you kind of catch it.
Thinking.
And you kind of catch it when he's talking about leaving the hoes. You know, and if you're not paying attention, you think he's talking about hoes, as in females. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Facts on that. Sam, what you got on that piece?
Well, what he's discussing, right, is a immediate sermon to whores. And whores don't venture in sexuality, they venture in the depth of the presence, the more, right? And that's what I like about this piece, right? It's like, when a Catholic bitch and to understand why you want to cap a bitch, and they're, of course, doesn't matter, man, woman, whatever you want to call yourself.
Facts.
It's in the depravity of lack of humanity. What it's calling out right here is humanity. And the question to reasonable discovery of such without the stupid shit. And that's what I like about this piece. Is like he is concise and like, hey, everybody's fucked up. Everybody has fucked up stuff. But if we do it right, do poetically, artistically,
right,
because we then think. And that's what I like about this piece is make you think.
That part right there. I mean, that's what poetry's supposed to do. It's supposed to inspire. It's supposed to make you think. It's supposed to, give you something. For everybody who don't talk to Sin, I talk to Sin every day. So
okay,
yes, I understood.
Translate.
Yes, I understood what the flick he just said. Basically, basically, he was saying the same thing that we saying. It takes the bottom line to it is he flipped it in such a way that it's a thinking piece that if you take it and you break it down, no matter how you break it down, it's so many different ways that you can break it down, but it's still a piece that makes you think, and it's about killing something. And as he said, sometimes he be wanting to kill a mother sucker sometimes. So he understood both sides of that piece, basically, is where he's trying to go with it. All right. GWP. right on. You see him up there, he letting you know. Yes, exactly. Let's go.
No, I understood it. Sin's just a vibe, and I just wanted to hear you say it.
He is, but I ain't gonna lie. Like the first 2 weeks of talking to Sin, man, I had to run it back. I'd be like, "No, Sin, record it and send it to me, so I can really understand where you're coming from."
Right. But my abridging comes to knowledge that which most don't incline, which is the truth. Life.
That part.
It's important. It's the truth is harsh, but it's not unbearable. So fuck up, motherfucker. Raw and relentless. Let's do it. Let's go.
Hey, what he just said then is that everybody need to hear the fucking truth, and sometimes it'll hurt you, but it ain't unbearable. If you speak your truth, then it'll come out like that. Basically, you know what I'm saying? So what you got on that piece? Did we get to that? Shit, I stopped. Yeah. What you got on the piece?
Man, it was brilliant. I mean, his play on words, y'all know.
Yeah, bruh.
Man, it's so much to like about it, man. I like the fact that 1 minute has you thinking it's a female. If you're a female, you could be referred to a dude. And at the end of the day, man, those side pieces are the things that most of us are killing each other about. And it's just dope the way he ran that.
Either way, the side piece of the side piece. I mean, either way, it works. Yeah, I feel that. Nisi, what you got on it?
Like every time I hear that piece, my mind gets blown. I love the wordplay. He pulls you one way and you're looking another.
That part right there.
And I know you said you wish we would have played the other one last, but this one just fit the theme of the night. Third eye open, man.
I ain't mad because that means you about to close the show out with Bina the baddie, and y'all know that's who I be tearing down mics and shit with. It be 4 of us going in. I mean, by the time we leave that stage, man, the mic bitch be like, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I ain't mad about it. I'm dead serious. Like it don't matter which one of us start or finish, we coming. And if you don't know who we is, it be me. It be Mystic Pound Cake. It be Marielle, and it be Bina the baddest. You know what I'm saying? And we go through and we. But whatever. That's another story for another day. Wordsmith, what you got on it?
I thought it was awesome. I love pieces that. You think it's about one thing, and as you keep listening, then you figure out, they're talking about something totally different. So Facts. I was digging it.
Facts. Versatile.
I'm still marinating in that shit. I love pieces like that because I feel like these are the type of pieces that you could take to college level. You know what I'm saying? When they're studying spoken word and break it down and talk about both sides, and either way you read it, like the shit fits, whether it's a side piece girl or the 38 special, the whole poem relates to both. So it was just clever.
Yeah, man, it's a piece that definitely needs to be put in schools and different places like that, because it'll catch the kids' attention, because they'll think it's something else, and by the time they catch it, it'll be like our mouth was. Ooh, like, yeah, it's one of those, man. All right, man, let's get into this last one. Let's do it. This mug, me and this mug here be going back and forth. Yeah, you.
That was the last one. That was the last one.
Nah, Bina.
Yeah.
Bina the last one. You ain't do Bina?
I don't know who Bina is.
Oh man, that's why I'm over here talking junk, because I sent it to you.
Yeah, no, it didn't come through.
Oh well, I guess what? I guess we're gonna be starting next week with the baddest. Because I done hype this thing up. This mug is making it on this motherfucking corner. Because I just knew that you had that thing on video. So I tell you what, next week we're gonna make sure that we run that one, and we're gonna close the show out. We ain't even gonna do it first just because. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. I'm telling you, man, it be so many people that give me life, y'all. Y'all don't even understand, that be behind the scene, that be making me laugh and have me going all day long. And yeah, I be needing this. So thank you. Yeah. So y'all already know what it is. That's it then. It's been a wrap. It's been one hell of a show. Now all I got to do is figure out how to make myself come up and blink y'all ass down, which is the hardest part of my night every Wednesday night. So here we go. Ow!
You did what I did.
And you say we did it? We did it. Y'all don't forget, man. Tap in tomorrow, man. The address was already up there. Y'all already know. I think it was 992 Rap David Abernathy. I think I ain't got CRS when it comes to that. Be your best and pull up on me and everybody else that's going to be on this show. Better yet, just come celebrate with the queen. 16 years of putting poetry down for the ATL scenes, baby. That ain't nothing to sleep on or be about, because we need those type of spaces. So I'm loving it, and I'm finna go out and show out and show up like I always do. Y'all already know what it is. Wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude, so you can reach those major altitudes. And I'm out.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know, I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it, I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.